we got a heater today. I had to make that joke. We're doing Death Valley National Park today. That's the park review. So, Death Valley is sick. Just get right into it. It's so dope. It's an absolutely insane national park. And the day that we went to Death Valley was pretty interesting. So, we came from Vegas. We were at Vegas. We were supposed to have 2 days in Vegas. We took one of the days to go to Death Valley. And I don't regret it at all. It was so dope. But the drive there was like 2 and change hours, and it was a weird one. And my mom kept saying, she was like, "There's nothing here. There's nothing here." I was just over and over again, because there really was. There's just nothing. It was just flat. And eventually we passed through a town, and I was actually talking to my buddies about it today in class, called Death Valley Junction. Like abandoned town. Really, 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 really weird. And looked it up today. It has a population of less than 4 is what it says. But this place also had a marijuana medical facility. So I guess that's where the 4 people live. I don't know. But it was kind of cool because, you know, you'd see in different parts of the country and everything. But also, like, didn't have cell service. That's the most millennial thing I've ever said in my entire life. So, awesome. But we finally get there, and there's like the sign that we stopped at to take our picture with, and there's this group of like 20, maybe 15 senior citizens there, and they're all dressed up like it's the 70s. They've got like the bright colors, like teal and pink jackets, and they've got walking poles, and we're like, yo, what is going on here? And they're giving us the dirtiest looks. They're like, what are they doing here? And we're just like, we didn't do anything. Like, we're just stopping to take a picture with the sign, and then we're gonna be out of your hair. And they weren't like with the sign or anything either. They were just standing there in their cars, and we were like, okay, so like we're not bothering you, so what's the big deal? But it was weird. They literally just looked like they're stereotypical tourists, and it was whatever. I don't even know what to say about that. We ended up going to the park, and similar to the Grand Canyon, the stuff was open, which was good, because you know, by this point, I had my passport. I got the stamps. Proud of that. But also, I also like give myself a concussion. We were in this thing called 20 Mule Team Canyon, and it's just like a trail that you could drive through, and it looked really, really cool. But we ended up getting out at one point because my sisters wanted to do some GoPro footage for the GoPro videos, and we got out of the car. We got out of the car, and another car ended up coming from behind us. We're like, oh, we gotta get out. And I'm in my car. No, I'm not in the car. And I'm in the back seat. So I got out from the back seat, and I was like, yo, car. And I like tried to like hop back into the car, and just boom, like right on the top part of the car. And I literally I'll just roll the footage right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just gave myself a concussion.
So like, gave myself a concussion. Not actually, but I said I did, because man, it hurt. Like it hurt, and whatever. It was funny. I was holding my head. I was in a little bit of pain. Ended up going to the visitor center. There's an EMT there. He checked me out. He said I was good and gave me an ice pack, and I just kept drinking water and everything. So that was fine. Kind of weird, but it's all good. And ended up going to the sand dunes, Mesquite. I was like a Mesquite sand dunes and something like that, and then they were really cool. Just went on for miles and miles and miles, and that was, you know, just like a really cool scenic place. Really got to appreciate the nature and all that good stuff. But I think my favorite part of Death Valley was Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere. And oh, and by the way, on the way to that, I saw a coyote. That was cool. But I also felt wicked bad because apparently, like my sister and my mom drove back that way too, and the coyote was still there. So you can totally tell that he's just totally reliant on people to feed him, or her. I'm not gonna judge. Feed him or her. We'll just say it's a her. Totally reliant on people to feed her. So, you know, there's a slogan, I think my dad was saying, it was like a fed bear is a dead bear, meaning like if you feed animals at the national parks, they're gonna totally lose their natural instincts and ability to fend for themselves on their on in the wild, which is that sucks because, you know, they tell people to not feed them. Like, we didn't feed them, obviously. We didn't feed her, and, you know, but it's kind of sad because, like, you know, it's like, oh, well, he's not getting food from us. He was hoping to, and you can tell he was hungry. She was hungry. What is going on? But whatever. So, Badwater Basin, really, really cool. Lowest point in the Western Hemisphere. Me and my dad actually threw there because I'm on my throwing program and I have to throw every day. And there are so many people that are like, what are these guys doing? And, like, gotta get throwing in, baby. That's all it is. But it was fun. It was really, really cool how low. Like, there was a mountain right next to it, and up top in the mountain had the sign that said where sea level was, which was really, really cool. But the next thing that we did, I don't remember the name of it, but was this really, really cool hike, and which is where, like, part of Star Wars was filmed, which was really, really cool. It looks just like Tatooine, and from A New Hope, if you didn't know that. It looks just like it. So cool. It was a great hike too. I don't want to say it was like close to 4 miles, maybe 3 miles, and that again was just another spot to just really, you know, appreciate all the different landscapes and stuff that's different from what we see on an everyday basis. But anyway, Death Valley, another great national park, and again, I don't even know if I need to say it anymore. I highly recommend everybody goes to every national park. That's what I'm gonna try and do. My dad's trying to do every national park. He's also trying to do every high point in every state, and also he's trying to do the 4,000 footers in all 4,000 footers in New England. I'm trying to hop on the national park bandwagon. I've done like 3 high pointers with him, but it's not really my thing. I'd rather just go to the gym, so it's whatever. I'm hopping on the national park train, and then I'm also trying to get all 50 states in as fast as I can, which is going to be tricky because I want to say like 26 or 27, but like, what's there to do in North Dakota? I mean, I'm down to go. I totally want to go to every other place in every other state. But yeah, I want to see how many I have. Hold on, 26. I was right. All right, I got 26. So, I need Alaska, and Alaska's got like 8 national parks, so 2 birds, 1 stone. I need Texas. I need, you know, I'm not gonna do this in front of you guys. That's rude. And also, I'll waste your time. But basically, I need a lot more states. So, again, we'll catch you next time on another national park review. Okay, I don't know why I do that, but yeah, you might see me. I don't really know what I'm doing with this channel still. I don't know if it's a vlog channel. I don't know if it's like a review channel. If it's like sketches, I really don't know. It's gonna be a little bit of everything. And if you want to come on the ride, just come on the ride. I know like one of the 3 subscribers I have is my other channel, so it's whatever. But yeah, so we'll catch you next time. Hopefully you like this video. I know this one was kind of long. It's like 9 minutes. Oh boy. We'll try to edit that out. But all right, catch you next time.